Shalom, everyone. Welcome to Hebraic Awakening. My name is Tina, and I am here to talk about Deuteronomy 22, verse 5. And today I'm wearing pants. Yes, I know some Israelites are going to fall out, but that's okay. We are not going to continue to mistranslate and misinterpret our scriptures. We are going to go back in time, look at history, and put words in its proper context. So many of our teachers out here are giving false information because they are not really called to teach us this time and they are not studying. Okay, so we're going to travel back in time and we're going to look through the lens of our ancestors. All right, this word Kila is translated as pertaining to. This is a broad word that has a broad meaning. This is not just talking about clothes. That's what our oppressors translated it because they have an agenda and they also have biases. Okay, when they have biases, which is biases against women, is going to creep over into the translation. So we're going to throw that out the window. All right, so this word Kila is anything pertaining to that object, man or woman. So we're talking about military gear, we're talking about garments, tools, weaponry, jewelry, hair, outer garments. Okay, so this is what that word Kila really should be translated as. All right, so we are going to learn something about ancient Mesopotamia. So these particular priests in this time, they would dress up as women. That's right. They would disguise themselves so that they could worship their goddess, right? They would change the nature of who they were and they would put on outer garments of a woman. They would put their hair the way that a woman would, makeup, jewelry to disguise themselves. They wanted to identify with the goddess. That is a no-no in our culture. So you see, this is why we must understand culture and history, all right? Another example is that men would dress up like women to avoid war, to avoid being drafted into what we call the military. Okay, and women would do the opposite. They would cut their hair off, they would put on men garments, put on the men's military weaponry and gear, and they wanted to go to war. They wanted to fight. Okay, and that is a no. We are not to put on men's garment and weaponry to disguise ourselves so that we can do something. That's changing the character and the function of who you really are. It's deception. Hence, transgender and transvestitism. Okay, so we're not going to tackle that. But this is the natural order of Yah. The spirit of this is that you cannot be deceptive. You cannot bring confusion by changing yourself so that someone can see you as something else. This is the spirit and the truth of Torah. So if you go around just reading, men should not wear anything pertaining to women, and women should not wear anything pertaining to men. See, that's what it says. You're wrong. Okay, stop, do some studying, think about it, go back, pray, ask the Most High for interpretation. I hope that helped you because it helped me. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask them. One thing I ask is that we remain respectful because people who are not respectful, I will just ignore you or delete your comment, okay? So I love you, Israel, and until the next video, shalom, everyone.